WACK100 did to Future can be seen as WACK100 did to Future can be seen as extortion. WACK100 did to Future can be seen as extortion.
I was even looking up this morning the idea or what's determined as extortion under federal statutes. You leave yourself to some exposure based on even when you used to run with it. Like for example, the Future story. That sounds like extortion down at the airport.
We never
extracted money.
Now, with that all being said, man, that's Flakko and Akademiks talking about this situation with WACK100 in Future. And I think it's really interesting to kind of go through this and kind of see exactly what's been going on, man, because a lot of people are changing their tune. But when this situation first came about, Flakko and Akademiks were very adamant about WACK100 literally playing a part in what they believe was an extortion attempt upon the rapper Future. Now, what will make WACK100 go onto the internet and tell us about this? I have no idea. But what we do know is this. DJ Akademiks and Flakko, they both 3 years ago said that this was an extortion attempt, and I'm not sure what I think, but I'm gonna let you guys tell me what y'all think. Let's continue on.
You and Pluto.
We can
You and Future, nigga. And next time I run in the Future, I'm gonna let him know what it's about.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to believe Wack that he used to terrorize the rap game, bro. Yo, Future, you just dropped a project called The Real Me. Is this the real you? Getting chased by WACK100 in LAX? Yo, Wack said he was chasing Future so crazy in LAX. He said Future, you know the little carousel shit where the bags come out? Future jumped on that shit hoping that they could send him to the plane. Like, yo, he just...
Damn, Wack trying to chase Future back onto the plane? That's crazy.
Hopped on that bitch. He's trying to get the fuck out of it. Oh, nah. Nah, this is crazy. Yo, Future jumped on the carousel, bro, trying to get away from Wack, hoping that, yo, you know what they said, baggage claim? Nigga, Future was trying to get claimed, nigga, by the niggas over there waving the things for the plane. He was trying to go outside.
Dang, man, that's crazy. So WACK100, according to DJ Akademiks, had Future so spooked, he's on the carousel trying to climb up the ramp to get back onto the plane. That's crazy work.
Remember, WACK100 told us this story about, yo, listen, yo, ask Future, like, me and Big U ran into him and Sierra at LAX, and he had owed Trick some money. I chased Future, and Future was running from me through the whole thing, and I chased him onto the jet bridge. That's got to be a lie. That story sounds so much as a lie. Well, the feds have now put that story in Big U's indictment. They actually mention that Wack, well, I don't know if they mentioned Wack. They might have just, like, put him as an abbreviation. But they mentioned the incident where Big U and Wack were chasing Future, and they claim that's part of the extortion plot. Which, by the way, I think Wack might stop telling that story now because the story that he's told a bunch, the feds have officially alleged it as an overt offense for extortion, which is crazy. It's kind of crazy. So, pretty much,
This is absolutely barnacles. Now, again, as WACK100 has tried to walk this back, I don't think that it's fair that Big U has to really sit and be charged with this. He has enough going on, you know, charged with this situation when WACK100 is the one who has very brazenly and very outwardly made it clear that this was a kind of a solo act. He was kind of rogue on this one. Nobody told him to do it. He said he did it in defense of Trick. Trick has maintained that, hey, I never told this guy to do anything like that. Even in his story, Wack never said that he actually spoke to Trick, and he kind of just acted out of his own gumption, if you will. He had a lot of gumption. You know what I'm saying? And it's 1-2 step like Sierra. But with that all being said, man, it's really, you know, just kind of disheartening to see how Big U does have to fall on the shards of the broken pieces that WACK100 has laid out in front of him when he is not the one on the internet telling this or any other similar story about, you know, illicit or crazy acts at the LAX airport. But let's see what else we can find. So you would think that it would be enough for Wack to not just, you know, implement himself in a situation, but now he's bringing Birdman into the mix. And I don't think that Birdman, who does have a working relationship with Future, I don't think that he'd appreciate being mentioned in the federal indictment because WACK100 deemed it appropriate to go on Clubhouse and, you know, kind of have a little chatty patty girl talk with his little pals and his buddies over there. Clubhouse, for those of you guys who don't know, is an audio app where these guys pretty much use it like a party line. They're up all night, laying on their stomachs, 3-finger buka buka style, you know, talking to other grown men at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, all kind of peculiar hours that you would think that one would be laid up with their wife, considering that majority of the people over this app are over the age of 40. But with that all being said, we are going to slide into another piece of content where Wack explains that Birdman is the one who, I guess, brought him down or reeled him in when he was uncontrollably chasing Future through the airport like some sort of, you know, crazy common thug. But let's get into the content.
He take his phone out, right? He know it can only go so far, because what you gonna do, jump onto the runway? That's a long drop down there, right? He throws the phone at me on speaker. All I hear is Stunner Boy. He say, "What is me?"
Stunner Boy is
talk to me. I say,
Birdman.
Stunner, I'm busy right now.
So when WACK100 said
He didn't say Stunner Boy. He said Stunner's voice, but yes, that is Birdman.
Birdman, Future threw the phone to him, and Birdman picked up, and he said, and Birdman told him he'll pay the debt. That was real.
Yeah, man, that was real, but let's see what else is real.
To defendant Henley and a co-conspirator chased Future. This is bad right here. This is bad. Defendant Henley and a co-conspirator chased Future through the Los Angeles International Airport in an attempt to further intimidate and collect money from Future. Now, this is bad, chat. They're referring to WACK100 as a conspirator. Now, WACK is...
Wait, hold on, DJ Academics. What was that? One more time, bring that back.
Now, this is bad, chat. They're referring to WACK100 as a conspirator.
Now, that's DJ Academics saying, not Rich Trapper, because here at TNN Trap News Network, I think everybody's innocent and so proven, excuse me, words are hard, proven guilty under this beautiful, fine, more than fair, social justice system we have in America. Yeah, I can't even get that out. But with that all being said, man, DJ Academics is giving his points and opinions, and he is making it loud and clear that he believes that based upon WACK100's own admissions and his own statements based upon, you know, Clubhouse clout, this could be really ugly for this guy, man. Let's run it back one more time, and I'll just go ahead and close my mouth.
Defendant Henley and a co-conspirator chased Future. This is bad right here. This is bad. Defendant Henley and a co-conspirator chased Future through the Los Angeles International Airport in an attempt to further intimidate and collect money from Future. Now, this is bad, chat. They're referring to WACK100 as a conspirator. Now, WACK has told the story. He's told this on this stream a bunch of times. I don't think when WACK was telling the story, it ever really dawned on him to be like, yo, you're actually doing what Loose Cannon did. Respectfully. When, you know, Loose Cannon was like, yeah, and Big U would have us go get the nigga for the money, and then he would get the money back to the nigga, but we take a cut. It's like, that's called like extortion. Yeah, Fruit Jams in the chat. What up? So defendant Henley and a...
So with that all being said, man, there you have it, man. DJ Academics and Flakko believe that WACK100 might be potentially, allegedly, you know, extorting Future, but I don't know about that, man. I'm not here to say about what anybody is or isn't doing. I'm not a legal source here. I'm just here to give you guys news you can use and knowledge you can't get anybody's college. But I do think that it's very interesting that Big U is being charged with these federal overt acts, despite the fact that, again, we have so much undeniable proof of WACK100 and, you know, his sole involvement in the situation. But with that all being said, I pray everybody has a great day, man. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. Say a prayer and be blessed. We go.